Hi David, it's me again. Obviously you can see I just this is for week 6 with new venture creation reflection journal. Eventually it's after I did this one straight after the one for week 4 and week 5. Uh, it's mid halfway of the uni and all the assignment going to be due next week. So very busy for me, but I still try to squeeze in time for this project. Alright, back to the topic. For week 6, Chris is busy for moving house and stuff, and Tim's girlfriend just came back from US, so we all kind of laid back this week. So it's not being a very effective week for us, and we didn't get much done at all. And I think we actually went backwards a little bit. I still went to see Peter Crystal, the founder of Crystal Partner and the owner of Melbourne Coffee Review. I had a chat about him, the possibility about introducing pie into coffee industry. All the concept as I pitched to you already in the class. Basically, whether he and me had the same thought whether to implement apps whether customers' mobile phone can talk straight away to the pie in store, whether they can just order from their mobile phone and go into the shop and scan the QR code and get their coffee. So there's no cash or credit card involved in that transaction. And this will what it helped to the business owner is in reducing the staff within store, so he has a long-term benefit for the store, because in the long run the technology step in will definitely replace a lot of human resource. Then as you mentioned, we kind of stuck in several ideas, and it's not very good at the moment. We have to keep our eye open, because we can't forecast the final end, which idea is best for us, and we still have to keep testing and research. So basically so basically do more research and more research in different industry, whether, as you mentioned, whether the industry has the higher the revenue, high return of the revenue. By getting to that, we kind of get back to the way where we just start this program. So my mapping what we need to do and try to start a bit what we're doing at the moment. Try to not go too far with what we're going, because even Peter and Judy quite like our idea, but eventually you still want us to have more like broad thinking of how we're going to use pie as the most effectiveness way. So by next week we're going to have different research of different industry done. Then we have the meeting with Judy. She told us we can like just kind of leave the taxi idea behind and keep the small business apps idea and the receipt vault and the tax idea still, because by the end of this project we have to have an idea that can present to Deloitte. And during the meeting, when we're talking about a tax idea, I just quickly pitched to Judy about Pi can be used in the airport for tax refund, because as an international student, I had this experience every time I went back to my home country. I had my girlfriend always bring, like, she will purchase expensive stuff beforehand, then go and claim his tax back, her tax back. So, and the way they're doing it at the moment at Melbourne Airport is very old school. What they were doing is basically they gave you a form. You have to fill in all the details about like address and how you want the money back. You want the cash, or not cash. You want the check or straight transfer the money into your bank account. So basically I have to fill up the form. What's my name, address, date and birth, account number, stuff. It's took ages to get it done, and the line is so long. One of my friends, a couple of my friends, like they haven't claimed their tax back, and their plan is going to it's going to check in. So Judy is very, very happy with this idea, which come up from our meeting. Chris is working on that. As I mentioned, I have 4 assignments due next week, and this week I only have 2. I'm going to spend 1 day for this project, but after next week everything will be for this project, because rest of the subject is only have exam, and without other assignment to annoy me. So it will be much better the week after. Era gets very excited when Judy very happy with the tax refund idea, and she mentioned if it is good if every banks can have one device instead of all the banks as different device. We've been talking this kind of stuff for like 6 weeks. It's just not going to happen. It could happen in China because banks is directly controlled by the government. So if Pi came into China, Chinese government, I don't know, would they be happy to use Pi? Because at the moment in China the payment system is back to 70s. I have to say, my mom, every time my mom wants to send me the money, she had to fill up a form. It's like a application form for 3 pages, with all the details and stuff. So it just all the paperwork. It just gave people's headache. But the other problem I mentioned, I did bring up to Judy is what happens if the new technology going to China, if government likes it, government just take it away. whatever the copyright and stuff, they don't really care because they can just basically you never win against Chinese government. That's why for iPhone in China, Apple going to design a special iPhone just for selling in China because they're using cheaper material stuff. I don't know, because what happened is not sure about the reason, but it deal with some like fake product similar iPhone. There's a product called Google phone. No, it look exactly the same as iPhone 4S and has 3 operating system: iOS, Android, and Windows. So basically, the user can choose whatever operating system they feel like, and it's 1/3 of price of a brand new iPhone. Yeah. So that's what we up so far. Hope we can get back on track and get this done. Yeah, we have the client report due after the break, so it's going to be very interesting week for me. Thanks.